Well, Eugenia Cooney is not looking too good, guys. So first of all, I want to say I am in this hotel room and I decorated it myself for my friend Joella Puss is coming over, and I was like hosting, so I got her this hotel room and I put this bed together with her favorite things on there. So I got like a little Juicy Couture bag. Because I'm just so retro. Like, remember when this was like super designer? And my favorites and like stuff that she likes. I know she likes Arizona tea and Labubu's, and you know I'm very wacky. So I got a giant inflatable, a little spooky skeleton, and then some like candies. And then Joella loves Fruity Pebbles, so I got her some Fruity Pebbles. So, anyways, yeah, can you believe that this room was like $100 a night? Damn, pretty cool. Little hotel room view of the little pool out there. Anyways, we need to talk. Somebody call me. Call me on the Ouija board, girl. Call me. The trade will call me. Oh, also, I want to show you over here. We got a mirror, and it says Joella Puss. There's a little restroom here. Nice, right? Not bad. Like, cute. All right, let me put my bag down, because we got a lot to talk about Eugenia Boom Boom Cooney. I hope my friend likes how I decorated the room. All right. So, I did not expect my last video to get that many views and attention that it got. Ain't that right? I know. Now that the cat's out of the bag, people are now saying that Eugenia Cooney is in a institute medically, and that Eugenia Cooney, it was a cousin, allegedly had said that she's getting treatment. And let me just make a little makeshift tripod here. You know, as a YouTube makeshift tripod. So you're on a Juicy Couture box with Queenies. I love Queenies. Oh my God, I love them so much. Okay, put this up here. You guys, seriously. And I said this the other day, and people got all upset about it, but it's literally the truth. Every month, videos come out that Eugenia Cooney has passed away, that Eugenia Cooney is in a medical treatment, that Eugenia Cooney XYZ. It's every month that happens, and I know that you guys click on these videos about Eugenia Cooney and you're expecting to hear something bad happened to her. And it's inevitable. It's going to happen to me, you, everyone watching, right? I don't wish that on anyone, not even my worst enemy. Not even on lying ass, sneaky snake ass Peter Monn. And I will address that too, because apparently he said, Peter Monn, the liar, he said that he didn't demand Raw Beauty Christie to make videos. But yeah, I have receipts on that, so let me show you that video.
I demanded that from Christie. You cannot find in any video where I said Christie must respond to this. I've never said that. And like, she didn't have to. She doesn't owe us anything. I've said that in almost every video that I've covered of Christie. She doesn't owe us anything. Girl, just make the damn video. And that's what I said. Now, Christie, because you've waited for so long, okay, you really have fucked yourself, is what you've done. Don't get in no video and blame me for it, because I will come 10 times harder, I'm telling you right now. If you get in a video and you want to play this off like everybody's coming for you and you want to victimize yourself, baby, you better strap yourself in, because you're going to see a video like you have never seen before. Christie, you are digging a hole for yourself that you cannot get out of. Okay? I told you not to put it on Twitter statements, and I told you not to put it on Instagram, to do a video, because that's where you make your money and that's where your following is. Why is what he says has to be done? I never said it had to be done. It doesn't. She didn't listen. You better just get in a video and say, absolutely, I follow James Charles. Just make the fucking video, girl. Okay, seriously, the longer you wait, the more harm it does you. You need to come out and talk about this, okay? I told you that. Come out and make the video. Or you unfollowed me. You said you weren't gonna unfollow me. I don't care, okay? But that seems a pretty clear mess. You haven't made a video about it. You haven't addressed it. And I told you this, Christie. I said it doesn't have to be a long video. Literally start it, stop it, throw it up on the interview, okay? I told you Do not wait. My girl, make the video, okay? Make the Cutco video. Make the James Charles video. Christy, you could have fixed this if you did what I said. And you've had 4 days. You posted some picture about singing in the rain last night, then you took it down. Christy has still not made her video, okay? It has been Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, so it's been 4 days. She hasn't made her video yet. Do not tell me that I am bringing you anxiety and stress, and that I am doing all this kind of stuff to a mentally ill person and all this kind of stuff. Like I said, I never demanded anything. I was concerned. This video that you made was angry, Christy. This is why drama channels are important, okay? Because, you know, we keep things historically factual. There's this misconception that I demanded that from Christy. I've never...
Okay, so now we're back. I just wanted to say this before I go any further. Eugenia Cooney, from what I was told from my sources, she's at home. She occasionally gets on TikTok and looks around. She'll leave a comment. And from what I heard, she really can't do anything regarding TikTok or social media because of the lawsuit. And if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, watch my other video. It has all the information about the Eugenia Cooney lawsuit, so you can get up to date on it. And oftentimes I see all these other channels and they're milking it for views and regurgitating information. And I'm like, girl, it's like you're just muddying the waters at this point. Eugenia Cooney's at home. She's fine in the sense that she's not in a treatment. She's not in the hospital. She's alive. That's what I mean by fine. I know I like to twist my words up sometimes. And all that to say this. She can't make any moves. I was the main one saying, if she's banned from TikTok, why can't she go live on YouTube, live on Instagram, live on Christian Mingle, go on Twitter, go on... Sorry about the camera cut off. And what I meant was like, I don't know where it cut off at, but I just know like I was the main one saying, why is she going live on TikTok, going live on Instagram, or going live on YouTube or Twitch or X? Things of that nature, like Patreon or something, right? Why isn't she doing those things? And I was like, if it means that much to you, if you love your fans, you should go live and let them know, hey guys, I'm doing okay, right? Now it has come clear that because of the lawsuit, it is all encompassing, not just TikTok, but other platforms as well. That this group that is initiating the lawsuit is saying that not just TikTok, but Facebook and YouTube are somewhat enabling creators like Eugenia Cooney to then inspire a younger generation to look like that or act like that. And then I see the comments. The comments are like, oh, what? So she can't be skinny? You know, things that I get that. Oh, what? She can't be fat? I see all that, right? It's apparent that Eugenia Cooney, obviously, there's maybe some body dysmorphia there. You know, I've had reverse body dysmorphia. When I was my biggest at 300 some pounds, I thought I was the skinniest girl in the world. And when I was my skinniest, I thought I was the fattest girl in the world. Like, it's just crazy, right? And thanks to Manjaro, we're leveling things out so far. We'll see how that goes. It's just, there's so much I want to say, but like I can't say it, you know. I know that I've had conversations with Eugenia. We've battled together. We've DM'd. So when I see other people make these videos and they're just all speculatory or what they read online, I'm like, if they only knew the tea, girl. They only knew the tea. I know the tea. And a part of it is, well, you know, it's not my place to say certain things, you know. Especially when you know someone like that. You meet someone, you tend to humanize them, you know. And I think that if Eugenia Cooney, which she can't go live on these other platforms because they'll demonetize her from there too. And so it's almost like a game of chess, right? TikTok, since it was one of the main focuses, they were like, let's demonetize her. All her subscriptions that people who were paying monthly for, they got a reversal transaction. They got their money back, which if you want to join my members, become a member today, be a sneaky snake, join. I really appreciate that. It's like buying me a coffee every month. And it all got reversed back to her, right? If it gets any louder, they will also ban her from YouTube, Google, AOL, God knows what else. If it gets any louder. So I think she's on the hush hush. She's not posting any content that's going to go viral or get attention. And it sucks because, luckily for Eugenia, she comes from a very prominent family. If you can pick up what I'm putting down. And she doesn't need to post content online to make coin, I'm not so fortunate. I love making videos. People tell me sometimes, you post every day, maybe take a day off. That's like telling me not to go to work. You know what I'm saying? So this is what I do. This is my gig. This is how I put food on the table for myself and be able to support myself. And through people liking the videos and sharing and commenting whether they like me or not. And so this is my gig. So if it happened to me and I got demonetized, well, girl, I'll be back working at the Ross and Marshalls. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes I want to say things, but I'm like, let me just tread lightly because it's not worth, the account suspension and stuff like that. I'm not trying to be like a sneako, be that controversial, you know what I'm talking about. But with Eugenia, I think she is treading carefully. She's watching her P's and Q's, and she's not going live anywhere because they're watching her. She is a witness in this lawsuit. Now, what do I think about it? Do I think that Eugenia Cooney is the cause to young girls and boys wanting to maybe not eat and things like that? No, I don't think she's the cause of it. At the end of the day, I'm probably get a lot of hate for this, but it's how I feel. And if I'm speaking from the heart, how could I be wrong? At the end of the day, parents need to parent their kids. Don't rely on TikTok to parent your kids. You know what's misinformation I hear? Don't rely on YouTube to parent your kids. Parents have to be a parent, and don't rely on social media to do that. And I feel like this is frivolous. I think people know that. I would hope so. But I think that there are groups who actively search to sue popular companies for the slightest thing to get compensation. I mean, I heard about one the other day that had a friend of mine literally get sued because his website wasn't friendly enough for those with seeing problems or people who use Braille. And then they found someone who is suffering with that ailment to then be a part of that lawsuit. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, okay, I see what's going on here. So this person, it's almost like a lawyer's like, hey, you want to make some money? Let me, are you visually impaired? Okay, we're going to sue these groups of websites because they didn't put this on their website. You know what I'm saying? And it happens all the time. It's almost like extortion. It's kind of mean. It's this, but at the same time, that's the gig. I mean, if you hire lawyers and you're a company, you expect some type of return. You expect them to do their job. And that's why we see a lot of frivolous lawsuits that happen that really make no sense. I'm not saying this is the point in this situation. I'm just giving an example. And all that to say this too, another thing I want to point out is that Eugenia Cooney, she's not actively trying to get money or try to be a part of this website. She's basically just in the crosshairs of it. You're talking about a person who loves Jack Skellington and going to Disney and playing with her makeup, right? She's not a type of person that wants to go out and sue people for that gig. She really just keeps to herself. I mean, you rarely see her with friends or stuff like that. Majority of the time is her alone with her mom doing activities, right? It's safe to say that adults who go to Disney, psychologists, I'm trying to get my words together. Whatever. People say that they tend to live a happier life. They just don't care what people think, right? So that's why when I see myself, when I go to Disney and I'm having fun with my Mickey ears and riding the rides, I'm living my best life. I'm having fun because Disney as an adult is so much fun. But when I see people say, oh, that's weird, girl, I don't care what you think. And there's people who don't care what they think live a happier life. It's been proven. Unlike Peter Monn, who just sits at home, never gets up off the chair, just sits there all day, never gets up and does anything unless they come pick him up for a fountain coke. And then he didn't want to get out the car to even get it. And then he complains about it like he did at that one step place. You know what I'm talking about? Oh, girl. It's just a mess. Poor unfortunate soul. I think at this point in time, the Eugenia Cooney drama, it's like, when is it going to end, girl? She's not dead. She's alive. It's to the point where when she really does pass away, are people even going to believe it? We haven't heard Jeffree Star or any other TikToker say anything about Eugenia lately, nor has Eugenia showed up to any events or any parties associated with TikTok or just with brands. We haven't seen her do that either. We haven't seen that at all. So I just want to say, you know, at the end of the day, send her lots of love, positive energy, send it her way, give her lots of love and respect, and pray for her. You know, it's like, bless her heart. All you can do is pray for her. And I think that, you know, I think she's stuck between a rock and a hard place, honestly. And then on top of whatever ailments or demons she's, you know, going through. But what I do know is that Eugenia Cooney loves being part of social media. She's part of the internet zeitgeist. As I've been on social media, she's been on there too, you know. And so when I see that she's not a part of it, like, this is around the time I start looking at some of my favorite creators for their Halloween content and spooky, ooky, kooky vibes. And I know Eugenia Cooney loves that, but we're not getting any of that content. So it's just sad. The whole thing is just sad. But anyways, all that to say this, guys. Let me know what you think about all that drama in the comment section down below. Thank you for all the love and the positive energy. And thank you for all the likes and the engagement, because I can't get a view to save my life. And also, if you want more of me, you can check out my lives on TikTok if you want. Or also go live here for my members. So if you're a member, you know, you'll catch me live. And remember, if you want to see more of my videos, more of me, just engage. Leave a comment, leave a like, share. You know, send me DMs on Instagram. And, you know, we can be in each other's algorithm. So thank you much. Love you so much. And I'll see you later. Wait, can we do it? Wait, hold on. Okay, since I have you here. Hold on. Is this thing on? Okay. Remember I told you I was obsessed with Queenies? Okay. I love these. So there's one of the mystery Queenie is worth like $500. Okay, I have most of them, but I'm still collecting. All right, so let me show you the Queenie that is in this box. So in this one, it comes like this. So you don't know what Queenie you're gonna get, and then you get this card, and the card tells you which one you got. So this is the Queenie in there. See? So cute. So I'm not going to open the box because I want Joella to open it and see what Queenie she got. But I will put the the card back in there. But she can open up her own box. But you can find Queenies at Walmart. And they're also at Five Below and Target. And they're usually either $5 for a Queenie or $5 to $10. The ones at Five Below are gonna be $5, and I don't know. I got sucked into it, and now I just want to collect all the Queenies. And I've got most of them from Series 1, but I'm still going. So if you guys ever want to send me a Queenie, shit, I'll take one. I love Queenies. Hold on, did I drop something? Yeah. If you guys want to send me one, let me know. I'll put my P.O. box and stuff down below. My phone's blowing up, girl. I swear. Nobody calls me. I said Charles from Chase Bank to let me know I got to make a payment. That's the only person that calls me. But the moment I get on, start making YouTube videos, it's like, damn. Y'all just don't stop. Y'all just don't leave me alone. Anyways, I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.